Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have some news as usual, so let's go ahead and get straight to it. The very first thing I want to talk about with you guys is Bravo Models and their incredible Spinosaurus bust that I have been promoting for quite a while now. Well, it is officially for sale. Finally, after all this time, it has been completed and is now ready for sale. The initial price is $100 plus shipping to wherever exactly you are. The size with the base is 24 centimeters long by 15 centimeters tall. And it is an unbuilt resin kit, so you will have to build it and paint it yourself. But in my opinion, half the fun of resin kits is building and painting them and creating something in your own vision. So I will include a link in the description to where you can contact Bravo Models on Facebook, or you can contact me and I will contact them for you to place your order for their absolutely unbelievable Spinosaurus bust. We also have news from Rebor, and we officially have some painted up looks at the Rebor Oddities Fossil Studies Ceratosaurus, Carnotaurus, and I-Toy skull replica pieces that will officially be available from Rebor very soon, and I think each one looks absolutely beautiful, and I am extremely excited to get a hold of all three, but especially that Carnotaurus skull, because I actually don't have any Carnotaurus skulls in my collection aside from a very small mini one, and I've always wanted one, but for some reason it was just one thing that I never really got around to picking up, so I definitely want to pick that up for sure. The Ceratosaurus bust also looks great because Ceratosaurus is another one of my favorite species of dinosaurs, and then you've got the incredible I-Toy, which who could ever say no to a I-Toy? So I'm definitely intending on getting a hold of all three of these, reviewing them when they do officially come out, but for right now I wanted to show you guys these brand new images from Rebor, sharing the overall beauty of these incredible Rebor Oddities fossil studies. And speaking of Rebor, something a little unexpected showed up in my email today. I was informed by BigBadToyStore.com that there was a new pre-order up for a Rebor Alpha Male Mountain Gorilla, and it is actually a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive limited edition version. So on top of the 3 paint schemes that we were teased with a few days ago from Rebor, there is now a limited edition exclusive paint scheme from Big Bad Toy Store, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful, extremely nice, and probably my favorite version of all of these Rebor Gorilla figures that are coming out. Of course, I do want to get a hold of the version that looks like Kong, but I actually might have a hard time saying no to any of these because they are all incredibly beautiful in their own individual way. The figure will be ready to ship around the Q3 or Q4 of 2020, somewhere in that area, because it's kind of just an estimate at this point, and the final production quantity will actually be based on the pre-order numbers. So if you do like this, make sure you get your pre-order in so they know exactly how many to make before the pre-order does officially end. You don't want to miss out on this incredible version of the Rebor Mountain Gorilla. As far as the Beast of the Mesozoic Tyrannosaur series, we have our first official look at what the paint scheme for one of the figures will be, and that would be the Bistahieversor, and I absolutely love the paint scheme that David Silva has gone with. Very nice dark tones, but with a very cool red kind of running throughout, and I think that once this is actually transferred to the figure itself, it will be really, really nice. Definitely a very realistic choice as far as a paint scheme goes, and this has me super excited for the other figures that are coming out in the Tyrannosaur series line. And as far as I-Toy goes, we just received word from them that the Dilophosaurus, the newer painted version, is officially ready to start hitting different distributors that are going to be selling this piece, so look for it to start actually showing up online for sale in the immediate future. I definitely want to get a hold of this figure because I was a big fan of the initial version, and I actually think this newer version has a bit of a more appealing paint scheme than the previous version did, so I would love to have both to be able to display together. And in general, anything I-Toy releases I love to get a hold of, so I'm definitely hoping to get a hold of this at some point and review it for you guys, but I did want to make sure that you guys knew that this was about to start hitting stores and to keep your eye out when it does officially do that. As far as PNSO goes, Dan's Dinosaurs announced a little bit of a teaser for us here earlier today, and you can see some extremely cool images here on this illustration from Dan's Dinosaur, teasing us with a few different species that will be coming out. As far as the collectible models, which we all know and love, you could see obviously quite a few of those silhouettes as to what species they are. And then down here on the bottom you have some limited edition statues which aren't as clear to me which ones they are, but I am extremely excited to find out more about each of these figures when PNSO does officially unveil them and start to release more information. But I definitely wanted to let you guys know that PNSO is still going to be releasing more figures. With the coronavirus going on, it kind of halted a lot of different companies' production, and we are now hopefully going to start to get back on track a little bit in the very near future, and this is definitely a good sign of that from PNSO. Then as far as Lego Jurassic World goes, we have some new very cool Lego sets coming out for the 2020 year from the Jurassic World Lego line, and you can see one is the land and water hunting set, which appears to have a very cool raptor in there and a plane. I'm not normally a big Lego guy, but these sets actually look really quite cool if you ask me. I may at some point pick some of them up, however I'm not 100% sure at this point in time. But we also have Dr. Wu's laboratory, which looks very cool as well, and I love the addition of the baby dinosaurs in there, as well as the incubator. Such a very cool set from Lego. And then we also have the Gallimimus and Pteranodon hunt, which a Lego Gallimimus is definitely pretty darn cool. We've seen the Pteranodon in the past, but I'm not too familiar with the Gallimimus if there has been one or not, but I really do like seeing it here in the Lego set. I really kind of wish I would have been collecting the Lego sets from the start because they are extremely cool. And then we also have the House of Gyrospheres here with the Indominus and Ankylosaurus. Another very cool looking set, and quite possibly one of my favorite Lego sets I've seen as far as these Jurassic World figures go. I received this news from Collect Jurassic, so credit goes to them, and they actually also showed off some very cool images of the box art for these numerous sets, so all kinds of exciting things coming from Lego for the Jurassic World line. And if you are a Lego fan and a Jurassic World fan, then now is a great time to be you. And then we have an update from a company that we actually haven't really heard too much from for a little while now. It was something that a lot of people were really excited about when I had initially shown you guys, but we now have the updated images from Hatching Studios of their baby Jurassic World style Nasutoceratops. Again, a lot of people were psyched about this, myself included, and I must say that with these newer updated images, it is absolutely gorgeous. It really perfectly resembles the baby Nasutoceratops from the Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock Film in every possible way. So incredibly well sculpted. I cannot wait to get my hands on this figure and not only review it for you guys, but this is one that I am generally excited about adding to my collection. The sculpt is just phenomenal as far as the very minute detailing goes, and also how faithful it is to the film itself. So continuing to pull out incredible work is Hatching Studios, and I cannot wait to actually see this figure in person. And the very last thing that I have from Mattel, I recently showed you guys the image of the green metallic Tyrannosaurus Rex that just showed up in Wave 9 of the Mattel Mini figures. Well, there's actually another figure in there that was not released prior to this. Although it's not a new species, there is actually a green Baryonyx, very similar to the Rebor Baryonyx that had come out. So I actually think this specific green Baryonyx is much more appealing than the previous version, and I love the colors on it. So this is another repaint of a minifigure I will be looking for, and hopefully we'll find in the very near future. But my area is a little rough when it comes to finding new stuff, so I'll keep my fingers crossed that I luck out and find this. But again, I wanted to let you guys know to start searching your local targets, and hopefully you can acquire both this and the new metallic green Rex. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.